So I've watched a couple of videos of people teaching Bon in Germany. And one of the things is the German attitude towards learning is different than the American or the French attitude or the British attitude. And I had heard that Bon was really popular in Germany. That's one of the first places I found a German book on Bon that it was just like a coffee table book, I think. And in the Caveat Emptor, which is a used bookstore here in Bloomington, like in 1990, and I expressed interest in it. One of the leading teachers of Bon was living here in Bloomington, and but like I said, he had lots of identities. And so when I'm watching these people, because I'm like watching, he wanted me to study Naima and or not or Vajrayana, and then when I went to a Naingma retreat, and then he said, "Yeah, the Naingmas aren't meshing with you. You should just go straight to Rime, and then check out the Kagyu, check out the Shakyas, everybody." So I read all kinds of things. But I was watching this man do the mudras of the 5 elements, which, everybody was, drifting in that there's 5 elements rather than 4. What about space as an element? And they wanted to ask him questions about Bon at this Naima retreat, and he wouldn't answer them there. But the stillness, the absolute stillness that I'm noticing in these Bunpos is really extreme. It's like what I'm used to. I'm like a sucker punch among these llamas, but these guys are like, I'm afraid of them. And so that level of stillness. Now I'm not an expert in what the difference is and what their line and how close I am. When I was saying I'm not sure I've learned the same line as you, and he says I think you have. So I'll find it under here somewhere. But this is what I'm teaching to is women's methods, folk magic, and also the practice of modifying to fit. You get a log cabin, you got to chink the logs, or it's just as drafty as being outside.